You caused a stir in recent days by suggesting, and I'm paraphrasing, that the U.S. should consider, if necessary, bombing Iran's nuclear facilities. A lot of people were alarmed by that, but tell us precisely what you have in mind.
Yeah, because I never did say that. I do think that everybody who says that it's unacceptable, and most everybody here in Congress, liberal, conservative, Republican, Democrat, says it's unacceptable for Iran to get nuclear weapons. We got to deal with what we're going to do if it looks like everything else we try is not working. So that's why we all say we have to keep the military option open. But in this case, what I was saying is that the American military has given us evidence that the Iranians are training Iraqi terrorists up to 60 at a time at 3 bases outside of Tehran, and we know where they are. And we've presented to come back into Iraq, and those terrorists have killed hundreds, and I stress that, hundreds of American soldiers. We simply cannot sit back and allow Iran to do that. So my point is, we got to send them a clear message that they got to stop it. And if they don't, they have to believe that we will take military action against those training bases. That's what I'm talking about.
Are you talking about bombing those training bases?
Well, whatever it takes to knock them out. I mean, I think with the Iranians, look, the Europeans negotiated with the Iranians for more than 2 years to stop their nuclear program. To no effect, they just kept going forward. I think this fanatical Iranian governmental leadership, which exhorts the Iranian people to shout death to America, which talks about wiping out Israel, they're not going to do what we simply ask them courteously to do unless they know that there's a credible threat of force behind that. And that's what I'm saying. Incidentally, Wolf, I'm very glad that I'm going to be to announce to you that I'm joining with some of my colleagues, Senator John Kyle of Arizona, Lindsey Graham of South Carolina, and others, and we're going to be introducing a sense of the Senate resolution on this defense authorization bill that will state the facts that the American military has made public about Iranian actions which have led to the death of hundreds of American soldiers. And basically, I'm hoping this will give the Senate an opportunity to make a strong, unified statement to the Iranians, stop it. That's the message.
And you're suggesting these are acts of war on the part of the Iranians against the United States?
Well, look at when you support an effort through your proxies carried out by a section of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, which reports to the Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei, and you're killing hundreds of Americans, to me that's a hostile act. That's an act of war.